Hello students, today we are going to start new chapter of plus 1 biology, photosynthesis in higher plants. Photosynthesis in higher plants. What is photosynthesis? It is the process in which green plant in presence of sunlight takes CO2 from atmosphere, water and mineral from soil and prepare their own food. This process is known as photosynthesis. The process in which green plants in presence of sunlight take CO2 from atmosphere, water and minerals from soil and prepare their own food. This process is called photosynthesis. This reaction we will be represent with the chemical equation, means CO2. ग्रीन प्लांट्स होते हैं CO2 इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ सनलाइट में लेते हैं. वाटर एंड मिनरल्स मींस मिनरल्स आर डिसॉल्व्ड इन वाटर. Presence of sunlight. This sunlight is absorbed by the green pigment which is present in plants, that is called chlorophyll. Then the plant produce their own food. Food means glucose produce करते हैं. C6H12O6 plus excess amount of water is lost by the transpiration process, as well as the oxygen gas is also evaporate or released by the plants during the photosynthesis process. We can balance our chemical equation. We can take the 6 and 12, 6 and this one is also 6. This chemical reaction, the chemical equation is balanced. This is the process occurred during the photosynthesis process. Due to the photosynthesis process, there are two most important substances are produced. One is the food on the earth. The food is the main source of the energy on earth by the process of photosynthesis. Two major roles of photosynthesis. First one is the availability of food on earth by this process. इसी प्रोसेस के कारण से अर्थ के ऊपर फूड अवेलेबल है. और सेकंड वन इज द ऑक्सीजन गैस is also released by the plant during the photosynthesis process. Oxygen gas is also available on this planet due to this process. So we can say that two major role of the photosynthesis process. One is the availability of food on earth, and second one is the oxygen gas, which is very essential for the all living organism for respiration. These are the two major products which are produced by the plants during photosynthesis process. Now we will study about some background history about the photosynthesis process. Different scientists propose different experiment how the photosynthesis process occurred and which substances are essential and how they can be utilized in the production of food. The first scientist which was helped to show that the growth of the plant is directly proportional to the water, not for the soil, that was Helmont. He proposed that the growth of the plant is due to water, not by soil. हेलमेंड ने प्रपोज किया कि प्लांट की जो ग्रोथ होती है वो वाटर के कारण से होती है, सोइल के कारण से नहीं. उसने एक एक्सपेरिमेंट प्रपोज किया. ही प्लांटेड ए प्लांट इन ए पॉट. Then he measured the weight of the soil as well as plant. Suppose during the plantation, the weight of soil is nearly 100 gram, and the weight of the plant was 10 gram. After few years later, when the plant's growth, he watered continued, not only other substances, not nutrition, only watering the plants. After few years later, he saw that as the plant growth, he again weighed the soil as well as the plant. After few years later, he measured the weight of the plant. At that time, the weight of the plant increased to 10 kilogram from 10 gram, and the weight of the soil remains 99 gram. Firstly, he took 100 gram of soil, and after few years later, he saw that the weight of the plant, as the plant growth, the weight of the plant increased from 10 gram to 10 kilogram, and the soil remains only fraction of loss of particles, whereas 100 gram will be taken at the earlier stage, and after that 99 gram. It means that only the water is water is essential, water is responsible for the growth of the plant, not soil. This was proposed by Hellman. The next scientist was Joseph Priestley. Joseph Priestley proposed that, he said that the air restored by the plants, whether it is used, whatever it is used in respiration of animals as well as burning the candle remover. He proposed that the plants restore the air, whatever respiration by animals or burning candle remover. He proposed this type of statement so that he experimented. उसने इस प्रकार की स्टेटमेंट क्यों दी? उसने कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट किया. He took a burning candle as well as a mouse. And both the things are covered with the bell jar. A glass bell jar. After some time later, he saw that the burning candle extinguished as the mice suffocated and at last finally died. कुछ समय बाद उसने देखा कि जलती जो मोमबत्ती थी वो बुझ गई और चूहा था वो suffocated, मतलब बेहोश होकर के will die, मर गया. Then he saw that there is something which is not useful for there is some gas which not help in burning the candle as well as not respiration by the mice. Then he again experimented with a plant. He took a potted plant just like as a mint plant, a burning candle and a mice. all things are again covered with the bell jar. Then he continue, saw that the burning of candle is remain continue burn, and the mice will live. Mice continue live. It means that the gas which is produced, which is released by the plant, is useful for the burning of candle as well as help in respiration of the plant. So he saw that this gas is useful for the burning of candle and surviving or respiration for the animals, and this gas was oxygen. So the oxygen was discovered by Joseph Priestley in 1774. Thus the oxygen was discovered by Joseph Priestley in 1774. The next background history of the plants was proposed by Jane Ingehaus. He experimented on an aquatic plant, Hydrilla. He saw that in the presence of sunlight, there are bubbles produced by the plants. But in the dark, there is no bubbles produced. And the bubbles are produced by the gas which is known as oxygen. He experimented on an aquatic plant. Hydrilla, not Hydra, Hydrilla. Hydra is unicellular organism, whereas Hydra is an aquatic plant. He saw that in presence of sunlight, there are bubbles produced of the gas, but these bubbles are not produced in dark. So he proposed that sunlight is essential for the formation of the bubbles. और वो bubbles कौन सी गैस के थे? ऑक्सीजन गैस के. So he proposed that sunlight is essential for formation of bubbles of gas oxygen. And the next scientist was von Zach. Von Zach proposed that the glucose is the main product which is synthesized by the plant during photosynthesis. The plant synthesized the main product was glucose, and this production of glucose is a chemical reaction. This production of glucose is a chemical reaction. Why this is called chemical reaction? Because sun takes sun energy and convert into chemical energy, glucose. So we can say that this is the chemical reaction. And the another scientist, T.W. Engelmann. He proposed that with his experiment he took an algae, blue-green algae, you can say that Cladophora, and saw that the Cladophora increase your growth will shown in the some components of white light. Not all the components. We know that while scattering of light, when light passes through the glass prism, it's split into 7 components. These 7 components known as Vibgyor. But there are 2 regions where the Cladophora grown most, that is red region or blue region. He experimented on algae Cladophora. he saw that the cladophora increase its number maximum in two main components of, or you can say that two components of white light. He took the cladophora in a medium. Cladophora को उसने क्या किया, एक मीडियम में उसने शो किया. This is the cladophora. It means in this medium there are cladophora consist. When he found the white light on this medium, but before white light passing through the glass prism, this due to the scattering white light as the pass through the glass prism, it split into 7 components. These are the 7 components, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mostly we can say that Vibgyor, Vibgyor. But in the two main component region, the cladophora growth show the maximum. Which region? First one is in the red region and other one is the blue region. So he calculated that only if there are some specific zone of the white light, components of white light in which cladophora can be growth, in which plant can be see the highest growth. These were the background history of the plant during the photosynthesis processes.